With the hype of globals slowly dying down now, Fortnite competitive has one huge issue going forwards for the rest of the season. And that is that there is no real tournaments to really care about until OG season. And if there's nothing really good in OG season, there is going to be no real hype for Fortnite competitive tournaments until chapter 6 of next year. So in today's video, I want to go over a couple of different solutions on how I think Fortnite can actually fix that, as well as talk about some of the main problems that it has right now. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're trying to hit 70,000 subscribers by the end of the month, and the month is halfway over and we still need like 3,000 more. So if you're new to the channel, please just subscribe and turn on notifications. Use code KDog in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. Follow me on my Twitter at KDog to keep up to date with everything to do with Fortnite competitive. Without further ado though, let's get straight into today's video. All right, let's address the elephant in the room first, and that is that the reload cups either need a huge rework or they just need to be completely gone from the game. They are by far one of the worst tournaments Fortnite has held over the last couple of years. But to me, it's not even just that. It is that the reload cups currently have a $2 million prize pool just for September. If you put that into perspective, FNCS only gets $8 million for the whole year. So a single month of reload cups is getting 25% of all of the FNCS prize pool. I'm gonna get back to the prize pool in a little bit, but that's obviously not even the worst part about this tournament. For the squad reload cups, you had to basically win every single game in opens just to be able to secure your spot for finals. And I don't know about you guys, but I just don't think that is a healthy, like, competitive format going forwards for a tournament in general. And then in the finals, don't even get me started with how awful not only the viewing experience is, but also the playing experience as well. In duos, it is a lot worse, but basically every single game just goes to a heal off. And even once it goes to a heal off, if you have taken a single tick of storm throughout any point in the game, might as well just back out at that point, because there is almost zero chance you will be able to win. The whole tournament is just based on how much storm you take and how good you are at popping med kits. There is literally no skill involved in this tournament at all. Well, I mean, I guess like real skill, quote unquote, because I mean, I guess if you want to say popping med kits is a skill, then go for it. Besides the duo cash cup, this is like the only other big tournament we get for the rest of the season. And from a viewer's perspective, some of the biggest name players like Clicks aren't even playing in these tournaments or streaming them. And then you have Aussie Antics saying he doesn't even think he is going to be doing watch parties for these tournaments anymore in general. So there is almost no viewership for this at all. And even when there is people watching this tournament or streamers playing it, you just have them complaining about how boring this tournament is the whole time. And I know that is not what Fortnite has intended to do with these tournaments at all. But in the reload cups yesterday, they actually ended up getting canceled for yesterday and today. Fortnite status tweeted out, "We're investigating reports of matches sometimes not counting in today's reload cup and will provide an update as we have more info." And then they just responded to that and he said, "While we work to resolve an issue with player scores missing, we will be canceling today's reload tournaments. We're sorry for any inconvenience this may cause and will inform you of the rescheduled dates once we are confident this issue is fixed." And then as another follow-up to that, they said, "As we continue working to fix these issues, we are canceling tomorrow's reload squad's victory cash cups to avoid further scoring issue inconsistencies. We'll have further details on when it is rescheduled at a later date." And if you go into the replies of this, pros are saying W, everyone's just responding trio cash cups please. People are saying cancel these. And I'm going to get into the whole trio cash cup thing in a little bit, so don't worry about that. But these tournaments aren't even working properly at this point, and really everything to do with them so far has just been a complete mess. All right, now that we have gone over a bunch of the problems with these reload cups, let's get into some of the solutions I have came up with. In some ways I think you can help fix to make these tournaments better. And if Fortnite really wants to keep reload cups in the game, I think this is just probably one of the best ways to do this. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions in the comment section down below though. But the first way I came up with is the only real way I see a way to make these cups any better is to just do a one-round tournament with the most points at the end wins the money. This would just go back to the traditional one-round format of tournaments, which I don't really know why Fortnite is going so far away from at this point. Hopefully in a one-round tournament there would be less heal offs, as I know there still would be a decent amount, but maybe then you can also like increase elimination points or something and make people have more of an incentive to fight more. But having to win literally every single game just to qualify for a tournament, and then in the finals just playing a heal off simulator to win like $500 each, is not the route that Fortnite competitive should be going down. One of the main things I want to get my point across here is I don't want Fortnite to keep making making every single tournament victory cups. I understand that they want to give newer players a chance to be able to make money, and like the victory cup format is by far the best way to do that, but not every single new tournament you add has to be a victory cup, especially a tournament like reload cups. They just shouldn't be victory cups in general. To me, just having solo victory cups is enough. If their whole plan is to like help give everyone a chance to be able to earn some money, then the solo victory cup does just that. Like Fortnite's new obsession is just making every tournament 2 rounds and making everything a victory cup. So I mean, like if you want to make it a 2-round tournament, I mean, maybe go for that still, but these tournaments can just not have a victory cup format. I'm sorry, there's no way this is going to work. All right, now solution 2 is the one that I really wish they would go to, and I hope they do end up going to this. I just don't really have much faith that they will, but that is just replace the victory cups with trio cash cups now. Obviously, after the announcement of trios at LAN, that is all people are talking about right now. A lot of people don't even really care about duo tournaments in general anymore, and trio cash cups before next year is a great way for players to get to try out with a bunch of different teammates until they can find out who suits them best for FNCS in 4 months. Like one of the biggest problems with trio events is there is always a massive snake season every single time with people getting dropped left and right. So I mean, I think it would just be better if people could figure out what teammates they actually like playing with the most before FNCSs actually start. I saw BloodX, who is Clix' coach, respond to a tweet from Fortnite Comp Report that said, with the reload cups being canceled today due to more issues, I think it's time to make the change to trio cash cups now that trios was announced for 2025. And then BloodX actually responded to that and he said, yes and no. To keep the hype up for trios, it could also be smart to just wait until hosting trios tourneys. We don't want people burned out by the time trio FNCS is here, even though I understand the hype, of course. And I mean, to a rebuttal to that, we have had duos tournaments for like the last 2 to almost 3 years at this point. I don't think that the trios hype would get anywhere close to dying before FNCS. If anything, I think it would just be building it even more, because I know everybody at this point would rather see trios cash cups than duos cash cups, and making them wait like extra months for that is not going to help build the hype. Because if there's just no trio tournaments and it's still just duo tournaments for the rest of the year, nobody is really going to be taking trios that serious. No one is going to be playing with their actual teammates in trio scrims, and there is no real point to really care about trios until next year. But if we just get some fun trio cash cups and we get to see a bunch of new teams form for them, I think that is a great way to continue the hype after LAN for the rest of this season. Because if they don't do something like this, the rest of the season is honestly going to be so boring. OG Fortnite doesn't start until November 2nd, and it already looks like it is confirmed that there is going to be no OG FNCS. So the max we are going to get is like some cash cups for competitive, and I would assume we're going to be getting some trio cash cups for OG Fortnite. But even then, that is still over a month and a half away, and I just don't see people still being hyped to watch a duo cash cup in like a month from now. And Fortnite is in like its competitive viewership peak right now, and I think if they really want to continue to build on this hype, they have to add some trio cash cups. This is not me trying to like bash Epic Games or anything like that. I really do appreciate them trying new things all the time and trying out the reload cups, but they have been trying these tournaments for like a year and a half at this point, and I just think we have to completely scrap this idea in general. It just does not work in Fortnite. The game mode is obviously super fun to play, and I heard they're adding like a ranks mode to it and everything. So I mean, just keep it like that. We don't need official tournaments for this at all. For competitive, at least, there's really no significant value for the rest of the season with there being no more FNCS. So content is going to be down so much now. And as a content creator myself, I try my best to always bring the hype to every single tournament. But with how hyped people already are for trios, I strongly am a believer that Fortnite should add trios tournaments for the rest of the season. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on everything I said in today's video in the comment section down below. What you guys agree with, what you guys disagree with. This was a little bit of a different type of video from the normal things I make on this channel. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new though. Remember, we are trying to hit 70K by the end of the month. Use code KDog in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. YouTube says you'll enjoy one of these 2 videos up on the screen right now, so go check them out if you guys haven't already. Follow me on my Twitter at KDog to keep up to date with everything to do with Fortnite competitive. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.